but I still kind of want to go for an Ooze man. I was doing willpower, but really, this man is all about dexterity. If we're going for pure oozy goodness, I don't need to be a Saurian. Does anyone here really speak to the ooze life? Albaz is a healthy one. Deal 50 light damage to one enemy in range. On ally death. I feel like this guy you pair with the Godzilla head, Angra. Then you just go for something that like generates a lot of weenies and watch the weenies just blow up. Yeah, Brood's good for melee. Transform into Ironic Gem and we pick up pants. A Gorblin Imp. A man with a big penis. Bigfoot. +1 the summon limit on our dexterity going up. Nomad familiars are based on our glory, not our willpower, and... You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing we were doing, but we're not going to max will, which is what you want to do for summons in this game, but this dude's summon limit is not tied to willpower. It is tied to dexterity. I feel like we played it wrong. Oh, pilgrim in the sheath of night, in the long tunnel of violet stars, no story abridges thee, Benji, of thy enemy, shattered of pious step, death, wretched defeat, to cause to pleasure, an unfit dream. Dune C exhortations, a fragment. So yes, right now, we're automated for willpower. Let's automate this for dexterity. You can't see it because my camera, but that's what I just changed. We're going to automatically dex max. We're also going to only take ooze things, only ooze things. So ooze Mancy, burning ooze, acidify, and it's all about maxing these three things, because the goal is to become the Ooze Mancer. I just want to be the best of the oozy best. What's going on, lady? How you doing? Whoop. That's the plan. Benji's taking a nap against me. The adorable little bastard. Yeah. My oozes should really be in the front line, but instead they're behind me. It's alright, I don't think the little mouse people can really do much to me. I'm just unleashing hell on them. So far, already seeing immediate improvement over the last round. Maxing dex was the way to go here. For a point of encumbrance, do damage. All allies gain +5 speed whenever we stand still. An ice staff. Huh, let's go here. No one has any resistance to poison, so this is where we go. Take a moment here to kit ourselves out. No reason not to equip stuff here. Enemies at hand. Alright, right. Didn't mean to go down the stairs. Let my slimes do some work for a change. Alright, this is what I wanted to do. On attack, apply meditate to yourself and deal fire damage to yourself. Self-damage divided by meditate applied is equal to your dexterity. Given that we are highly dexterous, don't think I want to wear that. This, though, should be fine. Enemies at hand, who's still alive? There we go. Where? I'm not gonna mulch stuff yet because I feel like that's not the pants we're looking to wear forever, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna want to change those pants up at some point. Oh! I'm certainly getting the slime engine up and running. A blue robe worn by Rook Lord exiled from the Island of Giants. Safa. And the Ice Staff. Good morning, Benji. Yeah, good night. I feel like maybe I just want to hang back, you know? So right now, on attack, all allies gain +10 hits. That's the only reason we're attacking, is that this weapon is buffing our many slimes. The damage of the Ice Staff, though, is based on our willpower. Apply meditate to yourself. On meditate, deal 25 Achra damage to one enemy at any range. Every time we step, we lose it. +10 speed, +5 speed to all summoned allies. There we are. Wear that. Do. We have the chakra. The allies are limited by willpower when it comes to the snake. On dealing death or poison damage, apply evasion to yourself. Apply 1 evasion yourself and remove sickness and doom from yourself. 20 dodge per stack. 50% removed on standstill. So like, if we are moving, this works well. So I feel like we might want to grab the Marsh Trabia. On prayer, heal yourself. It's based on willpower, though, and we're not doing willpower. Oh. Summon allies gain 10% of your max health. Oh my. And the Toshi. On standstill, apply 5 sickness to one enemy at any range. Deal poison damage to all enemies with sickness. A blood-stained reptilian shrine. 50% resistance to poison, 90% resistance to poison. Alright. Like, there's some neat stuff here. But I think maybe we go here for the Marstrabia, because these things, we only have the Slog Skirmisher. We don't have the other nightmarish problems. And I'm still grievously injured. There we go, a little bit better. So many oozes. Go, my oozy children. Take advantage of my standstill ability here and just let the oozes do the work. Alright, the Trabia is an obvious apply here. And it encourages us to move around. What's my headpiece doing? Nothing. They kind of conflict, but we could have a standstill ability and a movement ability. Do we want to just stand still and let our allies become very, very fast? Plus 10 armor, plus 10 armor. I feel like I kind of want to stand still a little bit. We'll just make our summons super quick. On standstill, deal ice damage to enemies in a 3-tile range. Repeat against all enemies with freeze. Sure, we can find better poison stuff. I'm gonna start mulching things soon. Level you up. Bone knife. Death damage, fire damage. Well, technically we are doing fire damage because of our burning ooze. I don't think we're wearing any good pants at the moment. Lightning resistant, lightning resistant. A stationary angry rock, which I assume will hatch when we break it. Yep, I'll go for the pants. Alright, my oozy children. Good work. There we go, back to full health. Well, I was, for a brief moment. Oh, this chain lightning is brutal. I'll be back here. You guys handle the enemies. Good work. Pants-wise, on standstill if enemies are alive, perform all of your game turn actions. On summon, on prayer. Whenever an ally attacks an enemy, on entrance or learn. On attack or summon. We really don't have a lot of like game turn stuff going on. Level you up twice. Yeah. Oh my god, we're ready for Oozemancer already. Become Oozemancer. On enemy death or game turn, if enemies live, summon an Ooze. On attack or standstill, allied Oozes perform an extra attack. Allied Oozes gain revenge. They do an extra attack whenever an ally dies. That is perfect. Now we have a game turn thing. And it's quite strong. So now we can actually start taking other stuff. I didn't think it would go that fast, but 20 points, not that much. +5, +5, +5. Being attacked, dealing astral damage. On block, I'm being attacked. The Beast Visage. I'm dealing pierce damage. Ah, hello, Cobra Staff. On standstill, deal poison damage to all enemies in a 3-tile range. Whenever we deal poison damage, deal death damage in a path to one enemy in a 3-tile range. It is unfortunately willpower based. And Storm Knights are scary. They're what killed me last time. But I can just kind of hide from them. And the Cobra Staff has some potential. Alright, I'm just gonna hide behind my wall of ooze. Oh yeah. I do love a good stupid build. Alright, we're obviously summoner forward and poison forward. Let's start fighting some nice things to support this. Just a wall of slime slowly spreading out. Alright, Cobra Staff. Our dex is at 20. Quite high. We do have a decent chunk of inflexibility here. Plus 20 dodge, plus 20 block, plus 1% chance to block. I still think I just want to stick with dexterity. We're doing 50 pierce, but I'm basically just standing still. I think I will go this way. Let's take the Cobra Staff. Mulch my old staff. So we're gonna deal poison damage to anyone in a 3-tile radius when we stand still. And we get some death damage as well. Mr. Miracle, what's going on? Welcome to a vacation stream. Streaming from the wonderful world of New York. On dealing death, apply evasion to yourself, remove sickness. We lose it on standstill, and we're gonna be standing still a lot. So let's mulch this. What am I wearing on my head? We're wearing a good standstill hat. Mulch the hat. The pants are on standstill. Perform your game turn actions. We are an Ooze Mancer, and it is a turn effect thing. Wasn't that perfect for your build? The thing I mulched? It loses effectiveness every time we stand still, and we're looking to stand still a lot. It was perfect if I kept moving. But we currently have some other nice stand-still stuff on. So it's counter-synergistic to the rest of the build. You're not wrong, though. Like, it is good. We're not doing physical damage now. Mulch you. Hold on to you for later. Mulch. Mulch. Mulch, 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 mulch. Mulch. No, I didn't want to mulch those. Whoops. Oh well. It's fine, I guess. A forbidden place. Kolek. No resists. Oh no. Oh, good. For a second, I thought I went in there. 7,000 health. 20 range with piercing damage. I have less than 500 health, so this guy would just obliterate me. Maybe we don't. Oh wait, no, I'm good now. Still though, let's not go to the place with a thing that'll just take me apart. See, these are nice. These are quite nice. Bracers of Command are excellent. Yes, yes please. Let's go here. Man, if anything comes even remotely close, they just get mulched. Absolutely mill it. Don't judge me, Benji. I see you looking at me. Oh, who's a sleepy puppy? Is it you? Is it you, Benji? Alright, nothing's gonna be able to touch me. There he is. Oh, it's a good boy. That's his butt. Where's his head? Eh. Sort of over there. I can't lower the monitor anymore. I mean, I can, but then it'll be annoying because I have to reset it. He's just relaxing. Being a good boy. A good Benji boy. It's just an endless wall of slime. It's so good. Constantly making more of them. And I think that's largely because of our... on attack or stand still. Yeah. And on game turn. Every game turn, we summon an Ooze. So equipment-wise, on standstill, if enemies are alive, we perform our game turn. We're getting twice the value out of it. I don't think we'll ever replace our pants. We're really just looking for bracers right now. Alright, let's consider summon things. Flame cults. On summon, deal fire damage in a path to one enemy in a 4-tile range. We summon a number of flame priests whenever we enter a level. On summon, apply charge to yourself. the Blight Cult. On ally death, this seems pretty good. That's all about undead legions. On an ally attacking an enemy, you deal death damage to the target. On game turn, if enemies are alive, deal 25 ice damage to yourself. Oh, nope, not that one. I don't want to accidentally blow myself up. Allies are immune to the damage dealt by me. This is just buff our minions, so that could be good. Link snakes. These two pair well with our meditation pants we're wearing. Dodging. Summon some glinting blades. On summon, vine form to yourself. Become weak to fire. Nah, very plant-centric. On game turn, summon a number of Geisis allied plants. Grove priests. If enemies are alive, deal 25 blood damage to yourself and summon the bleeding dead. I feel like Blight Cult works pretty well here. And what was the one when any one of our guys dies? What's going on, Opportunity? Path of Acre is a great time. We're being an ooze man. We are a lord of oozes. Random allied undead. You deal death damage to the target if an ally attacks an enemy. So this seems like a good one. You know what? Instead of summoned, the word I should look for is ally. Hold 5 build or hold tab build. We are standing still, baby. Standing still. On ally or enemy death. Deal 25 damage to yourself. Alright, I do think we want necromancy. Oh, I just typed the letter 1 over there. That's what happened. No! There. Learn some necromancy. And yes, Blight Cult would also be good. And bracers of command are so good for what we're doing. Allies gain 10% hit whenever we stand still. Yes, easy choice. Equip. Mulch. Lizard visage. Hemlock sash. You observe a congregation of delirious worshippers. They claim to follow the shadow god. Farad might be a problem. Boop, boop, boop. I think we can take the sleigh rider. To the forest! Alright, I'm gonna go hide in the back over here. You guys just murder everything. Just a wall of slime, you can never help to contend with it. So good. So good. I tried this earlier, and it didn't work very well, and I realized the game was trying to be helpful. It was saying, like, hey, we'll automatically level up your wisdom for you. But this character works with dexterity, not wisdom. What's going on, Hug It Out? This game was heavily inspired by Rift Wizard. It is a very different kind of game, though. Like, Rift Wizard is a game about making choices that will let you make more choices, so to speak. You know, you're choosing spells that are going to be in your tool belt, and you're going to use those items in your tool belt to get through various problems. Path of Achra is about building an automated killing machine. Like, you're taking things that will stack into other things that will mix with other things until you just watch the level explode and you win, or you'd lose. So very different in how you play them and how they are played. Or how they play. I can't talk. I am stricken with allergies today. But it definitely was, Rift Wizard, I believe the developer said, was a big inspiration. But I'm basically just making a wall of sentient slime that endlessly spawns and attacks my enemies for me. So this is the most passive way you can play this game. I'm just gonna hide in a corner and watch as they run rampant and destroy my enemies. And then I just scoop up all the prizes afterwards. Alright, if we're looking at my equipment, the skirt, too good to pass. I could maybe find a new robe at some point. Like, this is fine, it's making my allies very, very quick, but we might find something better. The bracers of command are very good. Meditate's pretty good as well. We might replace the helmet at some point, and then the Cobra Staff is very nice. One thing we might want to do, though, is we are encumbered and inflexible. Like, some points of strength would help us get by that encumbrance problem. But it really doesn't matter. Like, we could be over-encumbered, we could be inflexible. We're just gonna summon, or let the summons do the work. If anything, we might want to start doing some willpower stuff, just so we can do more damage with our staff, but the plan is to let the slimes do it. It's also nice playing this game not at, like, hour 30 of a 33-hour stream where I was falling asleep. Like, this game has good music and sound effects, but they're borderline white noise. So when I played this during the 24-hour stream, I was just like, oh. I woke up Benji with my pretend waking up. Oh, the Benji. So I'm trying to decide if I want to, like, maybe hold on to some chest pieces for mulching later. But I don't think we're taking off the pants or the bracers. Those are here for life. I could definitely be convinced of maybe doing something besides our meditate situation. But for now, we'll hold on to the stuff as potential later stats. So none of this equipment's terribly enticing. Although Swiftblade is sweet, not for this build. 50% poison resistant. An alarming insectoid musk. Make sure you have consent. What's going on, Enon? How are you? Let there be ooze! I'm glad you're doing well. You excited for the new stuff being added to Helldivers 2? Because I am. I've been wanting underground, like, hive missions forever, and we're finally getting them. And they were teasing the Hive Guard, Hive Lord in that trailer. Avoiding spoilers? Alright. I will say no more, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do no spoilers. Man, I barely need to use my prayers. Didn't watch the trailer? Gotcha. I apologize, I didn't know. I just went in there and immediately spoiled things for you. Let's definitely learn the Blight Cults. Let him use your mech and stuff. Isn't that fun? Like, having a wee baby and you're like, here, take a look at this. I like giving them the Hellbomb backpack. Projective Link could be good. When an ally hits an enemy, I perform a number of 15 damage hits against the enemy. Oh no, never mind. On an ally being hit by an enemy, that enemy performs a 15 damage hit against you. No. I don't think we need it. Only once? That shows restraint from Xbox players. On attack and kill, apply Plague to one enemy in a 3-tile range. Alright, we'll take this. Oh, can't learn it yet. I feel like I'm particularly safe in this run because I form a wall of slime between me and any potential threat. And every turn I stand still, I buff all of those slimes. This feels quite good. Hide in corner, generate millions of slimes. As long as we don't run into, like, long range psychic damage, I'm feeling pretty good. On initial attack, for each separate effect on yourself, form an extra attack. Eh. Star Staff. You're not awake when you should have been awake at some point? During the 33-hour stream, I played Path of Achrah, and I was literally falling asleep while playing Path of Achrah. And I was like, next time we play this, I'll be sure to be awake. And here we are, awake. Kind of like a Cogmind situation. That'd be nice. Just to clarify, we're not going into, like, bug holes, like underground cave system layers, which are pretty exciting. Like, I've wanted to go underground on bug planets for a while. Ever since you quit caffeine, you found it easier to be awake when you want to? Well, the problem with falling asleep was less a caffeine situation and more of a staying awake uninterrupted for, you know... Like, I didn't sleep, I just kept going. I streamed for 33 uninterrupted hours. Lord of Mouths. 33 hours isn't great. I mean, I had fun. It was the streaming part that was tough for 33 hours. I was awake for more than that. Hold on. I was probably awake for closer to like 42, 48 hours, somewhere in that ballpark. But 33 of those hours were streaming. Oh, it's a Banshee. Oh, this soft dog. I only do it occasionally. I do it once a year, Kragan. Once a year. Except when I was in college, in which case I did it once a semester, maybe more. Man, my final year of college, I did it a lot more than once. Editing a movie takes a while. I don't see the Lord of Mouths. All the same, though. We're just gonna go here. Level up the Oozes. Did it constantly in college? Yeah. As did I. Waiting on computers to render stuff. Yeah, rendering took a lot longer back then. Even the non-computer stuff took a while, like... When you're making props and doing molding and casting, it's like, alright, gotta wait for the plaster to cure, alright, gotta wait for the latex to cure, alright, gotta wait for the paint to dry. I don't think I've taken damage in quite some time. Oh yeah, rendering goes a lot faster these days. God, I summoned so much stuff. That's before the oozes even show up. Now my oozes are fighting other oozes. This is the ultimate contest. Can my oozes compare? These oozes are very hardy comparatively. Worked in IT for the art building. Was in charge of the computers. Hold on 1 second. It's dawning on me. Why these headphones feel weird right now. There we go. Click on you. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll have to mess around with this a little bit. Oh, instantly better. I'll definitely have to mess around more with this, but that helped a lot. Yeah, like, I'm like sitting here, I'm like, if it doesn't sound quite right, it's because these are like surround sound headphones, but that wasn't enabled. More frustrating is the DPI on this mouse keeps changing. I know, Benji, I know. Huh. A forbidden place. The gingerbread man is here. There are 2 settings for your Bose noise cancelers, and one sounds awful, yep. Like, I was using, the sound of me reaching into the treat cup. He just immediately just flew awake. Whoa! It's up here. You never got it. Nom, 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 nom. I really want someone to shear his beard regularly for 5 years and then make him an ugly Christmas sweater out of it. What you talking about my beard? Yeah. What's going on, bitch? Oh, Japan. Anyway, I was gonna say, my other headphones broke. I was really used to them, but these are the ones, like, this is the same model I had for years before these broke, and I made my switch. But I only made my switch because these were expensive, and they weren't on sale. But, like, as I said the other day, you know, ended the stream with my headphones breaking, went online, and these were 50% off, and I was like, yes! I love those headphones. So I'm pleased to be back with these. I just have to, like, set them back up again. I must make them right. Half immune to poison damage, 90% rhomboid. I Got a backup pair? Like, the ones that broke recently only broke in the sense, like, the cups on them fell off because they're just old, so, like, the material disintegrated. So I have since duct taped them back together, but that's not nice, not comfy. So that's going into a little box and going in the closet. So when I need backups, those will be there for me. What's the name of these headphones? These are the Logitech G432 headphones. I like these. Yeah, the oozes are annoying, but our slimes are victorious ultimately. And the enemies are close enough that even through the walls, I'm melting them with my staff. Bum bum. Oh, the bench. Backup Bluetooth earbuds. Get another stack of... probably burning ooze. Yeah, burning ooze. Grab some replacement cups. I could also do that, yeah. Quiet Comfort 35. The other ones were, can't remember now. Like I said, they're in my trunk right now. So I'll find out another time. But they did a fine job. HyperX has come a long way. Alright, how you doing, Lexicon? I don't think I asked you how you were today. Super comfy custom pads? I'll have to take a look. I really like these because they are incredibly customizable. Like, very customizable. Like, I could basically make profiles for every game I play with their own bespoke equalizer settings. And the thing is capable of seeing, like, oh, you launched the game that you have a setting for, it automatically launches into it. The other headphones work. They're good. They're fine. Like, they sound nice enough. But, like, nothing like that. Can't customize nothing. And I rather enjoy being able to, like, oh yeah, pop it into this bad boy over here, let's get it to sound just the way I like it. Cooling gel replacement pads, those sound nice. Alright, definitely don't want that spear. A forbidden place. Yeah, but so much gear. What's this? Yeah, I never thought of it either. The other ones have weirdly shaped ear cups, like they're not round, they are like trapezoids. But I'm sure you could find, like, this will fit, you know, the following models and whatnot. Should we try for the Firebird? Like, I feel like we have a strong enough builds and enough bodies between me and the enemy that we'll probably be fine. Take a closer look. Wanders the Void. Three-tile range. He has retort. I think we could take him. Let's do it. Noise-canceling foam on non-noise-canceling headphones. Interesting. Just so we have a lot of stuff to turn into, you know, upgrades to our current gear. We might suffer because of it, but let's believe in the goo. The ooze is mighty. I believe in my ooze. You played 5 Hours of Cut today? I love Chaos of Cut so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All of the talk about the upcoming DLC for that makes me excited as well. So yeah, we blasted through there. It was no problem at all. Ice Wasp. A forbidden place. Once again, I think we're gonna go for this forbidden place. Yes, Cut is getting some DLCs. Plural. Trying to remember if the announcement was also done in Steam or not. It's definitely been done, like, in their Discord, but I'm pretty sure the announcement was also on Steam. Blind is one of the best ways to play most games, in my opinion. Just discovering things in your own time. Alright, that's a bad layout for us, unfortunately. But all the same, I think we're going to thrash these guys. Yep. Another stack of burning ooze. So much stuff. I'd say so, Lexicon. I'd say so. I've been enjoying my vacation so far. I'll be here for a little while longer. On attack. You know, I will keep the hat. Any range, we're dealing astral damage. You're up here in New York. Yes, I am. Visiting my family. So yeah, I'm gonna say the helmet stays, the bracers stay, the weapon can be replaced, Robe of the Wind is the one thing I'm thinking we can replace, and the skirt stays. So like chest pieces are the thing I'm interested in. But making my minions very fast is pretty good. How far from the Finger Lakes region? I am on Long Island, which is... I don't know how far away the Finger Lakes are from there, but I assume kind of far. I'm gonna say very far. Because that's like well upstate if I recall, right? Yeah, other end of the state. Yeah, very, very far, very far. I am closer to you when I'm in Massachusetts. Like, if I want to go up to Albany from where I am in Massachusetts, it's... I think getting to Albany is, like, around an hour and a half, maybe? Probably less. I'm trying to remember how long my drive to Great Barrington was. I used to go to Great Barrington every day when I worked for an animation studio out there. I get on 90 and drive... I think it was like about like 45 minutes to an hour to get to Great Barrington, and then like another half an hour on there, I think, to get to Albany. So yeah, I was definitely closer to you. I'm closer to you when I'm back in Massachusetts. Wasn't that far. Yeah, like, pretty close. Definitely closer when I'm in Massachusetts. Mulch it all. We have 32 dexterity. Unless it was before August 8th. I believe it was before August 8th. Hold on, hold on. August 7th, I believe. Yeah, August 7th was, they announced that there's localization being worked on, the first expansion is being worked on, and the Switch release being worked on. Like, we all kind of knew for a while that we were going to get CUD DLC, but it wasn't until relatively recently, but not super recently, that the proper announcement happened. Do I want to switch over to get all their stats? Like, we're doing pure dexterity right now. No, I don't think I'm going to swap. You're also working on localization. Aha. It's a friggin' headache, I bet. At least, like, the CUD folks are partnered with Kitfox, the folks that published the Steam release of Dwarf Fortress, so, like, they have a publisher behind them helping with the localization. I imagine just being a singular person, like, that's a tricky one. Benji's kicking around in his sleep right now. He's dreaming of frolicking somewhere. A forbidden place. Can we take on the gold demon, you think? On shrug off. I don't really need to go there, but again, nice to mulch a bunch of stuff. Let's look at the gold demon. What's going on, Gasso? On player step or player standstill, it gains 5 repulsion. Which doesn't really matter to me. I generate infinite slimes. It'd be an interesting fight. I think I want to try. Let's see if we could take the gold demon. Slime Mancer, classic choice, thank you. I'm enjoying being a Slime Mancer. Oh my god, yeah, no problem at all. Child's play. I was going to do an Ooze Mancer. I mean, I recommend it, man. An Ooze Mancer tome run today. Oh. At some point, we will start doing some Tales of Maj'Al runs. That's a game I've wanted to pop into. I might wait until I'm back in Massachusetts for it, though. I have such a long list of, like, weird games I want to start playing. A forbidden place. I'm mostly just taking on all the forbidden places. What's going on, Katase? Balos, an imp beckoning duke. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. We can take him. Fuck. That's a lot of imps directly in my face. There we go. Much better. Replace them with my slimes. Alright, Oozemancer just feels incredibly powerful. When I first tried it, we were not doing it right. Now we're in there good. 90% of them have been run once, and I love all of them. I was telling you earlier, but I really like Metal Gear Solid 3, and I want to start playing Delta, but it's a Unreal Engine 5 game. And I'm worried about, like, performance issues on computer. So I'm thinking I might wait until I'm, back in Massachusetts and we'll just do it on the console. I suppose I could pick it up on Steam, try it, and if it works well, we're fine. If it doesn't, I can return it if I do it within the first 2 hours of gameplay. So maybe I'll run a test or something. Oh damn, is 421 still here? I forgot. He guessed the name of the book, and then I never actually told him about the book. You like inflamed apes, do you? Whoops. Melt all the gear down. You just wallop people. I mean, this feels incredibly strong, too. A forbidden place. So this one's actually, like, poison-based. We might not want to go here. He gets to hit multiple people at once. He dooms its killer. Entangles everybody near him. A lot of doom. On kill, he gets much stronger. Yeah, I feel like this is the one that could actually turn ugly. Go, my Ooze army. Anyway, the book I started reading that I was saying would be very good for 421. The premise is basically a graduate student in a world where magic is real. That's the first important part. Like, magic is real, and they are going to Cambridge University, studying magic as not an undergraduate, as a graduate student. They're an assistant to a professor, and their professor dies, and their soul is dragged to hell. And rather than having to try to defend their dissertation without their advisor, basically, they choose to go to hell instead. It is a story about the horrors of academia. And so far, it's quite enjoyable. Recommend so far.
Hello.
Next Blade, how's it going? What two animals would you want to have the sound that they make swats? I think instead of birds chirping, we want the sound a turtle makes when it's having sex coming out of all the birds. That's what I would go with. I don't care about a backlog, nor do I. Having too many games to play is a good problem to have. Turtle bird hybrids, that's all part of the plan. That's desirable. What sound do spiders make? Quick, someone sing that song about foxhounds. What does the fox say? The obelisk. Like, burning ooze is the most important one to stack up. But acidify has been kind of left to the wayside. Let's level that up twice. There we go. 464. You are now bloodless. I want deadly silent dolphins and to hear a terrible cacophonous chattering when I turn my bathroom lights on at 3 a.m. My house would be so loud. Like, the apartment in Massachusetts is made of spiders. Which is fine for me because spiders are cool. You want to see a picture of a spider? Whoa, Benji! Sorry I woke you up, buddy. I see you're resting your head dangerously close to the escape key on my keyboard. Hold on. When I was looking for some of my Dremel blades, my Dremel tips, I ran into this gentleman. The size of him. Massive. Massive. A nice gentleman, though. Didn't bother me. What's going on, Benji? You sleepy puppy, you? Oh, ho, ho, ho. He's just rubbing his face against my knee. Yeah. He still has wobbly legs in the back, but I've been giving him some, like, joint sheets that are meant for helping out with that kind of stuff. At the very least, it doesn't seem to have gotten any worse. It might be helping him out. It knows I tried to kill it. I'm fucked. It wants revenge. I have only pleasant interactions for the most part with spiders. The only like kind of spider that is around the places I find myself that I'm afraid of are probably the brown recluse would be not great to run into. Like, black widows are also in my areas, but them being largely webbing spiders, I don't think I would bump into them too much. The recluse, though, is like a ground spider. That one will just, like, I might bump into him while putting on shoes. I worry about him. I don't usually miss. Alright, Revolver Ocelot. Black Widows in your area. Meet local spiders now. What's going on, Benji? They're nesting around your genitals. I mean, if you're lucky. If you're looking for a good time. Did you ever see that Ogloff? I have read every single Ogloff that's ever been printed. It's my favorite webcomic. Corpuscular, not sexual. Could be vor. It just webs its way away, yeah. One of my favorite webcomics of all time. I never miss an update there. So I'm a spider, so what? I wonder if we'll ever get the conclusion to that in the anime release. I imagine the manga will probably get it, but... Or I guess it was a light novel series, wasn't it? Never, not a chance. A safe assumption, yes. Need to read them still? Reviews suggest the anime was better and skipped dead content. It definitely skipped a lot of stuff because, boy, a little confusing in how it is structured. But overall enjoyable. It definitely had its problems. There were some scenes that looked really good and other scenes that were like, wow. They didn't have a lot of 3D animators on staff, did they? Man, not a lot of floor space down here. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 standable tiles on the left side of the map. Every tile is slimes. Let's see. Let's put a few points into our other stuff here. Point there. Bit rough around the edges, yeah. The roebuck rides forth, oh pale dancer. Alright, get my summons and immediately just apply lots and lots of poison and corrosion, everybody. Oop, I got 3 points. Let's level up one of my other things. Oh, I need 4 for Blight Cults. Alright, well, I'll wait. Man, you could bum rush Ooze Mancer pretty fast. And it seems rather powerful. I am pleased with my choice. Alright, big worm. Good luck to you. If you want to kill me, you have to get through my wall of slime. I'm not concerned. R.I.P. Punk. Let's see. First of all, take a look at the weapons real quick. No. What's going on, Benji? Physical damage. Nope. Turn it all on the stats. The expanse of pink stars, blue stars, green stars. Well, I know I can kill both of these because I've done it before. So let's go here. Unless one of these things is extremely desirable. Nope. I love these angry-looking, mustachioed gingerbread men. Well, there we go. Now I have 4 points. I think I'm just going to stay with Dex the entire time. I'm kind of shocked that I'm not going to deviate even once. Pure Dex. We're at 45 Dex, 5 willpower, and 4 strength. I need not any other stat. Go my wave of ooze. Alright, they're able to get within 3 tiles. Oh, never mind. They can no longer be within 3 tiles of me. Destroy them. Destroy them all, Benjamin. Benj. A tall figure sways in the dim, perfumed light. 90% poison resistance, the waking flower. Poison resistance. Okay, this... The astral swamps seem like a bad place for people that are entirely poison and corrosion based. The violent demon. Oh, dragon sword's so nice. But not for this build. On step, if enemies live, perform your stand still actions. That would have been nice earlier. 30% poison resistant. Well, let's just go here. Should be easy enough. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? He's a good boy. Oh, elbowed my mic stand. Well, I'm unkillable. It's important to say things like that in the last, like, 3 floors where I always die. But this time, for realsies, I'm unkillable. Nothing can stop me. Victory is all but assured. Guaranteed victory, right, Benjamin? Like, my initial populating of the level is so many little dudes on my team. Death resistance. On being attacked, that doesn't happen. On block, that doesn't happen. On summon. So many little dudes also features as Chris's birthday present. Don't miss that stream. This could be interesting, though. Staff of Excruciation. A violet staff of pain adorned with an enfolded sigil, once carried by the wandering king of lost Shubarok, found in the void. On summon, apply 1 agony to yourself. On ally attack, the ally deals astral damage to itself, equal to 100% of its max life. And then you repeat that against the attacked unit. You know, I don't see that as being particularly useful for our build, but, like, that is an interesting setup. There is definitely a build for that. We were talking about it earlier. Avoid banished hound of unending bloodlust. Lust, you say? Have a good night opportunity. Sleep well. Pleasant dreams. Nice. Nice. Right, Benji? Right, Benji? Like, as long as we keep getting relatively decent level layouts like this... Oh my god, I took damage for the first time ever. I took less than 100 points of damage. There we go. Let's just fully heal myself before I leave. There we are. Can't believe something actually shot an arrow at me. Constellation of green stars, blue stars. Malaga. Malaga has messed me up in the past, but I think we'll be fine this time. Obviously, a thing that takes an extra 100% damage from fire attacks, and we are doing, like, burning poison stuff. That seems like a no-brainer. What's going on, buddy? Just shoving my keyboard out of the way? Thanks. Wasn't using that or anything. Now lying on my keyboard? No, you could keep lying on my lap. It's fine. Dog-like typing detected. I lost a little bit of health there. And I notice I don't have any of my number 2 prayer, but I don't know if that was the case before or after he lied on my keyboard. Let's get my health back. There we go. Oh, the good boy Benji. Good boy Benji! Good boy. For you cat lovers out there, there's an anime currently airing called Night of the Living Cat, which is a Night of the Living Dead parody, of course. But it takes place in a universe where people love cats to an insane degree, and it makes for a very amusing watch. That show's amazing. I'm glad you're also watching it. I feel like a crazy person when I try to describe it to people. Basically, it's like if a cat gets to you, it will, you know, show affection. It'll, like, rub its face against you or, you know, rub its body against you. And then you turn into a cat who then propagates the infection. And in a zombie show, or a zombie movie, people will attempt to, like, shoot the zombies. Just kill as many zombies as possible. In this one, they will, like, spray water at a cat to try to make it leave, and then feel really bad about themselves for the rest of the episode. Like, tormented with guilt that they made a cat feel bad for a second. It's very funny. Yes, it is on Crunchyroll. In my consuming of all of the Alien and Predator stuff. Wait, what anime is this? It's Night of the Living Cat. It's on Crunchyroll. It is definitely not a degenerate anime. I can give you some recommendations for degenerate anime, of course, but this one is just pure cat lover nonsense. I'm gonna have to watch this with the girlfriend. She loves cats. Prison School is great. I love Prison School. I do recommend you read the Prison School manga. The anime stops before it gets to the truly outrageous nonsense. No pocket cat, please. What's going on, Iron? My osteoporosis. Alright, we're going to the astrolith. You sense a terrible crushing blankness. You hear voices calling, strange thoughts. A golden path seems to form between the stars. Sharp, pale green shards float in glittering paths. A lone figure stands atop the astrolith. Yeah, it's those star things that are the problem for me. Yep. Taking damage because of the star guys. Alright. Well, one horrible star is dead. Oh, the Benji. What must the Pilum guys be thinking at this point? I think I want to look for some additional health things. On dealing fire damage, heal yourself. Oh. Well, that's a no-brainer. Let's grab that. When I signed up to serve this guy, I thought I'd be on this planet, not an impossible river of stars. Bench. Jovially spoken. Don't trust it. Alright, when we first arrive, we'll pray to top off our health. And then every time our oozes do damage, we do fire damage. Which means our health should just perpetually go up from here. Yes, exactly like that. Should have taken that earlier, but we weren't taking any damage, so it really didn't come up yet. Alright, we'll top off. Top off. And let the infinite healing come from our good friends, the oozes. That was quick. The trickster god. Oh? You can't have my sock, Benji, no. There we go, full health once again. An agent, perhaps. So I mentioned, just finished, rather. It took, no time at all. Very quick read. The Har. H-A-A-R. Named after the cold fog that rolls in from the ocean. And my elevator pitch would be, it's if you took the Blob, set it in Scotland. Not crazy, right? Lights blinked for a second there. Oh, yep. That was the internet going away as well, wasn't it? I don't quite know what happened there, but it was weird. I saw flashes of light from outside, and my own light blinked, but power didn't go away. But internet did. But then the internet came back after a little while. So let's finish this Path of Acra run, shall we? Guess since I'm here, I might as well just kind of shrink down ever so slightly. Man, how embedded in the ground was this one? Damn. My camera is well and truly inside the wall. There we go, just a little smaller. Make room for the game itself proper. Anyway, back to my brutal victory. Oh, the bot is almost certainly broken after whatever just happened. I wonder what happened. Like, I don't think there's a storm happening. But something happened. What's going on, Nara? Alright, I will collapse the bot and rebirth the bot. Benji. Tired but good, that's good. The good part, less so the tired part. Working your way through the 36-hour stream? Went by surprisingly fast, that stream. Oh, the horrible star people are here. They're the one things that I fear. But honestly, now that we have our fire engine in place, we should have enough healing to just brute force our way through. Oh yeah. No, this is so much better now. That was the sleepiest part. Like, I was falling asleep while playing it on that one. It's so relaxing. It's like white noise, that sound. Makes me sleepy. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, team. Don't let it end. I don't want to die like this. Jesus, no. He can hit from so far away. Oh. We're okay. We're okay. Oh boy, they're rather close. The hope is that... Whoa, whoa, whoa! No Borkin, no Borkin. No Borkin, buddy. Bork free, Bork free! Bork free. Almost getting my health back. 700. 800. Okay, back over 1,000 again. We're okay. There's only one enemy that I fear, and it's the star guys. But we're through them. We're through them now. So what are you barking about, buddy? What are you barking about? Why the barkery? He's on alert. I think we're actually almost done with the run. I think there's like one floor left. You're almost free. Oh, you got an itchy ear? Let me help you, buddy. Magicraft is still the one? Oh god, the star people are here. Shit. If I can just get far enough away that they don't have a line of sight on me. There, from here I should be safe? 1334. There we go. Health going up, not down. I summon an unlimited amount of them. They are dying very fast, though. It makes me nervous. Although, again, unlimited number of them. I think I will do a prey here just to make a few more. And what? Oh, oh! What's going on, Benji? Per enemy, deal 50 damage to yourself, plus 1 charge when you enter a new area. Why would I want to poison myself, though? I'm a little concerned. Oh, no, we're good. That's because on my minion death, we have some nice helpful effects. Do you desire the treat, Benjamin? Good boy. Good boy. The king of many colors appears. Oh, disciples. Go forth. I don't think he'll be able to get close enough to me to do any damage. Alright, he's gone. think I might go and hide in this little nook down here. What's going on, Bigby? There we go. I'll hide down here. Live and drink. The stream went down long enough that I'm pretty sure this is going to be 2 VODs on Twitch, which is always silly. Thankfully, the recording was uninterrupted. I am grievously injured. Come on, do fire damage to the loser. Let's play it safe and go for even more of that effect. On dealing fire damage, heal yourself 2 times the skill level. Yes, definitely, if I put another point in there. And see how much healing we can get. Back up to 50% health. %. Unlimited slime works will keep me safe and alive. 70. 80. He's not long for this world. I hope he dies just as I hit full health again. Yes. Back to full health, and he's dead. Yes. Ooze Mancer victory. Victory, praise to call. You went to the 4th cycle of despair. 102 glory. There's a vast and silent dark. Nice. Do, 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 do. Like, the run's over, I'm pretty sure. I clicked that button without quite paying attention. Victory, yeah. Day 21. Well, that was a hell of a run. $168 game turns. 5,900 poison damage. Yeah, Ooze Mancer is awesome. That is good stuff. Right, Benji? Yeah, it is. He knows. He knows it is. What's going on, Gobber? Welcome to... We just reconnected after... I don't even know what happened. Like, there was flashing lights outside, and then the internet went away. And then it came back, like, 10 minutes later. But, like, the power didn't go out. My computer stayed on. But there was definitely some blinks. Some blinking lights. But I can't hear anything outside these headphones. So if something happened out there, I don't know what it was. Oh, pilgrim, pride of Tikal of the cosmic struggle. Of the receding waters of legendary sickness, master of the vile arts, a spirit inflamed. Deep was the suffering of night, glorious Achra. On the 3rd cycle of hope. Just all decks, entirely decks. This was a summoning build, but we went decks, which is wacky. Alright, Ooze Mancer is awesome. Like, that is just super strong. Very pleased with that. Only 124 attacks, because I stopped attacking pretty early on. 2 divine interventions, all at the very end. Should have taken that healing earlier on, but whatever. 2,196 allies were summoned. I killed 19 of my own allies. Whoops. Well, all right. I like it. Ooze Mancer's great. Yeah. All right. It was Benji hacking the mainframe. Why'd you do it, buddy? Why'd you do it? His giant puppy dog eyes. Can't even make jokes. All right. BRB a moment. Boo, 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 boo.